Wood frogs can go for more than 8 months without peeing. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. Yoda was partly modeled after a photo of Albert Einstein. Q is the only letter of the alphabet that does not appear in any U.S. territory or state name. The highest point in Pennsylvania is lower than the lowest point in Colorado. Alaska is the only state whose name is on one row on a keyboard. Every U.S. state shares a letter with the word mackerel, except Ohio. On average, there are 178 sesame seeds on each McDonald's Big Mac bun. Goats have rectangular pupils in their eyes. Banging your head against a wall for 1 hour burns 150 calories. To put that into comparison, that's the same amount of calories you'd burn after running 1.5 miles. The color orange was actually named after the fruit oranges. The oldest "your mom" joke was discovered on a 3,500-year-old Babylonian tablet. May 29th is officially Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day, which is also coincidentally my birthday. Japan is made up of 6,852 islands. You thought that was crazy? Sweden has 267,570 islands, the most of any country in the world. There are roughly 200 chickens for every person in Delaware. Australia is wider than the moon. Avocados are actually berries. Dead skin cells are the main ingredient in household dust. Sudan has more pyramids than any other country in the world. Get wrecked, Egypt. Peanuts aren't technically nuts. They're legumes, or however the hell you... Walnuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios aren't nuts either. They're technically seeds. Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch. The probability of getting a royal flush is exactly 1 in 649,740, which is 3 times less likely to happen than being killed in an airplane crash, and 5 times less likely to happen than being struck by lightning. It takes a garden snail 11.4 years to cross from San Francisco to New York. No word in the English language rhymes perfectly with the word month. The average housefly hums in the middle octave key of F, which is the same as most American car horns. No number from 1 to 999 includes the letter A in its word form. Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd. Blue whales have the largest ding-dongs on Earth. They're 12 inches in diameter and 10 feet in length. The last time I checked, your mom didn't have... Hawaii moves 7.5 centimeters closer to Alaska every year. That means in 64 million years, Hawaii and Alaska will be right next to each other. Canada eats more macaroni cheese than any other nation in the world. In every scene of Fight Club, there's a Starbucks coffee cup. Cookie Monster's real name is Sid. More Monopoly money is printed in a year than actual money throughout the world. 4 out of 5 children recognize the McDonald's logo at 3 years old. The number 69 comes up 9,885 times in the course of the first million digits of pi. Edgar Allan Poe married his 13-year-old cousin. Rap God by Eminem has 1,560 words. The only word in the English dictionary that starts with S and ends with E is subscribe. Just kidding. There's actually 1,611 words that start with S and ends with E, but you should totally subscribe. China has a panda monopoly. They own all of the pandas in the world, so they rent out pandas to zoos in different countries for a hefty cost of $1 million a year. Baby Maasai giraffes actually have 12,000 bones for the first year of their lives. Just kidding. I lied. Giraffes have 170 bones. I made up that fact from the top of my mind, and you still believed me without a second thought. If we get 19 likes, we'll make a part 2.